Hey guys, Speedo420 here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be reviewing Roblox 2019, or the year of 2019. What happened in Roblox in 2019 was kind of definitely one of the craziest and most significant years we've seen in Roblox yet. A lot of changes happened, a lot good, but in my opinion, mostly bad changes. So I'm just going to go over the pros and cons of what happened. So before we get this video started, I just want to say join the Discord, link will be in the description below. Also, if I miss anything in here, feel free to just shout out in the comments and talk about it. So the pros are, for me, as follows. UGC. So I think UGC is a major pro to Roblox, although it might be hurting the sales. At least in my opinion, that's why I think they're releasing less items, is because they're releasing a lot of UGC now. But I think UGC is good. It allows, there's a lot more cool items, a lot more items, that people want. And yeah, once it releases to the public, I think it's going to be a good thing. Obviously, it's going to be very gradual, and they did say eventually UGC will be able to release limiteds. So I think that would kind of revive the limited economy, because it's not doing too well right now. But I mean, in terms of new limiteds, maybe we'll see some better new limiteds that don't that won't fail as bad as these ones did. These ones didn't necessarily fail that much, but they weren't the greatest that they could have been. But yeah, and I just really like all the designs that people are making. I think Roblox doesn't make a lot of good normal items, in my opinion. I don't think Bright Eyes does. I'm pretty sure she makes most of the items, but yeah, I don't think they look that great, to be honest. So yeah, moving on, we have Roblox Premium. Now Roblox Premium was really welcomed, although they did get rid of some of the old Builders Club items. I think Roblox Premium is really great. It added unlimited group creations, and you can be in unlimited groups, so that's so nice to have. They added different levels of DevX. They added a new kind of system where you get your Robux at the beginning of the month, so that's a really good constructive change that Roblox made. Moving on, we have emotes, kind of a minor one, but still kind of significant. I think emotes, they're pretty cool. I mean, they're not, some people find them cringy, so that it could be a con. But, they're just kind of there, and you can, disable them, just like Arthro. So, yeah, they're not too bad. And then rare toy codes, this one's also kind of more on the neutral side. Some people say it's bad, some people say it's good. Things like the Deadly Dark Dominus, I think, and the Red Valk came out, so very rare toy codes that, people had a lot of value. So I feel like before that, people didn't really, it's not like they didn't care about the toy codes, they didn't really chase the toy codes as much as they did for things like Red Valk, or care about the toy codes as much as they did, even though there were some pretty cool rare toy code items. Moving on to cons, I think one of the biggest cons is kind of the death of sales. They're not 100% dead, and some people might argue that they're still okay, but I mean they really kind of downgraded sales. I mean, it seemed like every sale is just getting worse and worse. In my opinion, kind of the best point of 2019 was President's Day sale. They released tons of items, tons of limiteds. Even though all the limiteds didn't do well, it was still a really fun sale. And then after that, it just kind of hit a low point, in my opinion, with let me see, Labor Day sale or Memorial Day sale, in my opinion, was the worst, because I don't think they even released like anything on a timer during Memorial Day sale. So but you get what I mean. Those sales were just really depressing, not that fun. And even though they did release some limiteds during Black Friday sale 2019, I still feel like they were, they just didn't do too well, and they weren't like limited use, so there was no point in waiting wave to wave, and it just kind of took out some of the fun of the sale. And they didn't release a lot of items or classics during the sale. So yeah, that's interesting. Are classics gone? I don't know. That's a whole nother video. But that's something you could take into account for sales. But I mean, they could just release another classics during 2020. So the next thing is removal of events. That's just really, I think that's ridiculous that Roblox is removing events, because that's like one of the things they could really do to connect to people who don't have a lot of Robux. It feels like they're kind of trying to push people into buying Robux, giving them less and less free items, and making them kind of be bacon hairs. Although there's a new avatar update coming, there's still going to be a set amount of generic items, and I feel like it's just kind of making the free-to-play player base feel more, I guess, free-to-play, feel like they're outsiders, so that, they're going to want to fit in and buy Robux. So that's just, I think, what they're doing with this removal of events. But I think even bigger than that contributed to the removal, as I said, is it was too chaotic to organize the egg hunt. And yeah, I don't think egg hunt was that great this year. It's been better in the years past. It kind of felt like the game was kind of lazily constructed. At least the hub was kind of didn't look the greatest. But I think there'd be a lot of game studios that would love to do the egg hunt. So maybe, Roblox, I don't think Roblox was right to just flat out remove events because they were too hard to organize. And they have DevOps or whatever now, which yeah, no one really cares about that. Yeah, no one cares about that. So moving on, they had some basic UI changes, things like the Roblox logo changed. Obviously with Premium, the Builders Club logo or the Premium logo changed. Also, they changed to Avatar Shop. I think I don't know. That's more of a neutral thing. It's whatever, you know. I don't see why there was a huge need to change catalog to Avatar Shop. And really do prefer the old Roblox logo over the new little coin thingy, even though it's not 100% out, I'm pretty sure, because I still do see the old one. So, moving on, there is Broken Limiteds. This was a massive. This really was a huge thing that kind of killed off 2019 and kind of killed off limited use being released, in my opinion. That's why Roblox doesn't really release them anymore, because they were breaking all the time. Randomly Autumn King Crown and Torque the Blue Orc, you could get a Federation for free. Torque the Blue Orc you could get for free. This you could get for free. So there was tons of limited methods, and it really kind of broke these items, and yeah, that really frustrated Roblox, and I think that really contributed to them not releasing any more limiteds. Yeah, and that was just, I mean, some people liked them because they did, you know, they were able to buy the items and sell them off for free. Or, yeah, sell them off and make Robux, you know, by glitching them. But, you know, it's just kind of a mess, and I think it's a con. So, yeah, that's my year in review. Obviously, thank you guys so much for a great year. We've had tons of channel growth, and I continue, yeah, to keep on uploading and doing my thing in 2020. So, yeah, that's obviously. I'll see you guys later. Bye.